Well, the Jensen, ladies and gentlemen, I've started with the bonnet up only because it's heavy and it can only do it with one hand. No, the main reason I thought I'll start here. I thought that's lovely. There she is, ticking over lovely. She's stone cold. I've just literally started it. Manifold might be getting a bit warm now, but I can just still dab my fingers on. So there she is, nice and cold, which is a bit of a testament, I think, when you've got 3 SUs there. So we've got just short of 4 litres. So before Jensen started fitting V8, so we've got straight 6 4-litre triple carburettor. And I noticed this one certainly has an overdrive switch, so I assume it's got an overdrive gearbox. It lights up when you pull the overdrive switch. And I've just been having just a few minutes round it before I started to do the video, and it really does remind me of my father's got a DB24 Aston, and it's just got that whole feel about it. It just feels very, very similar to Aston Martin of that production period. It's just, I don't know, just got that feel for it. As soon as I sat in it, seats are very similar, layout's quite similar inside, obviously the shape's fairly similar, and it just took me back, 40 years straight away as soon as I got it in. So yeah, nice car. So anyway, we started there with the where it's all happening underneath the bonnet there. That's been presented nicely, hasn't it? I may have to just put the phone down. I'm just looking around me, and there's absolutely nobody around at the moment just to give me a hand to get that bonnet down. I need 2 hands, so you might have just bear with me in one moment. Just have a little rest on this MGB just for a second, just while I pop the bonnet down. Right, I'm back, because she comes into her own now the bonnet's down. Large heavy bonnet as well. Yeah, you need both hands, that's for sure. But it makes obviously maintenance quite straightforward and easy when you can get right in there. But what a pretty car, aren't they? A real pretty car. And another nice little feature I noticed was the grille area there, which is spring loaded and on a cable to the car. So you pull a lever inside the car, it closes the grille. But that's really clever, isn't it? But what a pretty little car. A real pretty little car. Number wise, I think there was only around 220 or 30, I think. Someone was saying of these actually produced. Back in the day. But a very pretty car. I just think what the price would be if it had an Aston Martin badge. It would be considerably more, wouldn't it? You'd probably end up putting a 2 in front. You know, you wouldn't be looking at 30, 40,000. You'd be looking at 230 or 40,000. So hopefully the little video is just giving you a feel for what we've got. The car is nicely presented. It's here for a very genuine reason. It wasn't actually purchased that long ago. It was purchased very generously by a gentleman for his father-in-law, who approaching 90 years of age just feels that he's perhaps just missed the boat a little bit when it comes to sports cars and so forth, just struggling with it. It's too much for him. So regrettably for them, and as a massive bonus for you guys, it's come back on the market for a pretty car. Quite an extensive history file, I am led to believe, and quite a nice bit of history with the car in the office. So when you come down to have a look, please be sure and go into the office, as I'm sure you will, and just have half an hour in there just glancing through the paperwork. The film crew, in actual fact, have taken quite a liking to it. So has my father, so they've been filming with the car just in situ in here in the unit. So there's every chance that the car's going to appear later on in our little TV program that goes out on yesterday. So there you go. Hopefully, like I say, that's given you a bit of a feel for it. The photographs will come online as well. Next step is to come down and have a look, see what you think.